Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome to the family. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys so much. God bless you. So today, let's get a bit uncomfortable, huh? Let's talk about death. Yeah, let's talk about death. So I want you to do something for me. I want you to picture the day you die. If possible, close your eyes and picture that day. I want you to picture the day you're getting buried. Picture that day. What do you want people to say about you? What do you want to be remembered for? I'm sorry, there's a lot of noise, but this is, what do you want to be remembered for? What do you want people to say about you? What is the legacy that you want to leave behind? How do you want to be remembered? I'm going to go even further. I want you to write down how you want to be remembered. I want you to write down the things that you want people to remember you for. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I read the book of Acts, right? I read the story of Dorcas in the book of Acts. She's also known as Tabitha. And something really touched me about this woman's story. Something really spoke to me about her story. Now, Tabitha, or Dorcas, was a woman who was known for being charitable. By the way, her name means gazelle, which means grace. She was known for being charitable. She was known for her generosity. She was known for being this woman that took care of the widows around her. She was known for being a woman that cared. She was known for being somebody that was loving. That was Tabitha. That was Dorcas for you. Now what happened was that Dorcas died. She died. Now, what struck me, it wasn't about the death. It was about what happened after she died. It was about the reaction of the people that she was taking care of after she died. The Bible tells us that the widows, they cried. They cried. They were very, very saddened by the fact that Dorcas was no more. And so what did they do? They sent people to Peter where he was, and they were like, you know what, Dorcas just died. Please, 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 something needs to be done. Please come here. Dorcas is dead. And so Peter leaves, the city where he was, and then he comes to where Dorcas is. Now, this story takes place. This story takes place in the book of Acts 9:36 to 41. And what does the Bible tell us here? So Dorcas is in Joppa, and Peter, where he was, he comes back. He was in the city of Lydda or Lydda. Now, the women are imploring. They implore Peter. They say, go, do not delay. Do not delay. Go quickly, okay? Go quickly and get him. So now when Peter comes, they bring him to the upper room where Dorcas was. And the Bible tells us that all the widows stood by him weeping, showing the tunics and garments which Dorcas had made while she was with them. This is verse 39. They were weeping and showing the tunics and garments that Dorcas had made while she was alive. This is the part that I want us to focus on. They were not just weeping, they were showing things. They were showing evidence of Dorcas's love. You see, it was not just about the fact that she made tunics for them. It was not just about the fact that she made garments for them. These were just a physical representation of the overflow of the love that she had inside of her. This was just a physical representation of the care that overflowed onto her, providing these garments and these tunics for these women. It was not just about the physical. It started from the heart, because if she did not care for these widows, she would not have done all these things for them. You know how God cares so much about the widows. He cares about the widows, he cares about the orphans, he cares about the poor people. And so Dorcas was taking care of a people that are very close to God's heart. And so when she dies, they are weeping because she had an impact on them. She had touched their lives in more ways than one. And so when she was gone, they were thinking about all the good that she had done. They were probably thinking, who is going to take care of us like Dorcas did? Who is going to cater to our needs like Dorcas did? Who is going to encourage us like Dorcas did? Who is going to be there for us like Dorcas was? And they were showing, see, this is what she did for us. See, this is what she provided for us. See, this is how much she loved us. See, this is how much she cared for us. And so they showed it. So my question is, what do you have to show for your life? What impact are you having in the life of somebody? What impact are you having in the world that you're living in today? Because mind you, your life is not for you alone. Because there are people who are so me-focused that they are blinded to the world around them. They are so me-focused that they are blinded to the sufferings of other people. They are so me-focused that they fail to live out their purpose here on earth. Your life cannot be centered only around yourself. That would be such a miserable life. That would be such a wasted life. My question is, what are you going to show? Or what are people going to show about the impact that you have had in this world? It does not have to be a huge impact, because that is the mistake we make. We feel that it has to be a huge impact. We have to be the successful scientist, or the successful engineer, or the successful doctor, or the successful inventor, or the celebrity, or no, it does not have to be that. The impact could be on a large scale, and the impact could be on a small scale. Whatever the impact is, there has to be some type of impact. You have to make sure that you are making a difference. Even if it's in the life of one person, make that difference. Let somebody miss you when you are not there. Don't be the person whose absence goes unnoticed by people. Don't be the person whose absence goes unnoticed by people just because you were so focused on yourself alone. Don't be that person. Ask yourself, what can I do to have an impact on somebody? What can I do to make a difference in the life of another person? What type of a friend can I be? What type of a sibling can I be? What type of a daughter can I be? What kind of type of a son can I be? What type of a parent can I be? What type of a Christian can I be? What is the impact that you're having in the lives of the people around you? Some parents leave a legacy for their children for being the best parents that the children could ever have imagined. And some of these parents have never ever gone to school. Some of these parents have never even seen the four walls of a classroom, yet they were able to leave an impact so strong that generations after people still talk about these people. Do not think that an impact is limited to your intellectual capacities. It goes beyond that. Do not think that the impact is limited to your financial capacities. It goes beyond that. Yes, you can have an impact with your intellect. Yes, you can have an impact with your finances, but it goes beyond that. Use what you can to make an impact in the lives of the people that God has placed in your life. Do not wait to have what you think you lack in order to start making that impact. Start where you are. Start where you are. Start where you are. It could just be calling somebody and praying for them. It could just be asking somebody, how are you today? How can I pray for you today? It could just be you going to volunteer somewhere. Volunteering your time somewhere. You might not have the resources, you might not have the physical or the financial resources, but you can spare some time. Have an impact. Let there be something to show for your life. Because you were created by God for a purpose. I've said this on this channel several times, and I'm going to keep saying it because it is that important. God did not take his time to mold you, to create you, for you to just exist. God did not take his time to create you to know the number of hairs on your head, to perfect everything about you, no matter how imperfect it may be, just for you to exist in this life. God wants you to live, and live you must before you leave this earth. And so the widows were crying and weeping and showing what Dorcas had done. There was physical evidence, but the physical evidence came from what she had inside of her to begin with. We're not told whether Dorcas was rich. We're not told whether she was poor. We're just told that she was charitable. We're told that she was charitable. Maybe she was, somebody with means. Maybe she was somebody, that has financial means. And if she was, she did not keep them for herself. She did not keep them for herself. She shared. She took care of the ones that are close to God's heart. And so Peter comes, and he's able to bring Dorcas back to life. And so obviously you can imagine everybody was so happy. Everybody was so happy that Dorcas was back to life. But beyond that, because of this miracle that had been performed, many people believed in the Lord. Many people believed in the Lord because of this miracle of bringing Dorcas back to life. But it's not just about her being brought back to life. It's about what she did before she even died. It was about what she did even before she died. So guys, do not die before you die. Do not die before you die. Live while you're alive. Live while you're alive, so that when you die, your legacy will live on. So that when you die, your impact will live on. So that when you die, your acts, your words will live on. Your impact will live on. What is your legacy? What do you want to be remembered for? What do you want to be remembered for? Think about it. Okay, guys, that's my message for today. I pray that it blessed you. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video, God willing. Okay?